Many thanks for joining us, and we start on a rather devastating note where a heavy downpour on Tuesday evening has wreaked havoc in parts of Accra. The rains, accompanied by strong winds, have destroyed properties, including buildings and vehicles, while causing flooding in some areas. We'll now check in with our correspondents for an overview of the situation, beginning with Samuel Akom at the ANC Mall. Thank you very much, Sami, for joining us. Samuel?
Thank you. Can you hear me? Right.
Well, I'm struggling to, but if you can hear me loud and clear. Initial reports indicated that solar panels had fallen onto vehicles in the car park. What other damage have you observed at the scene?
Right. So we got here about 30 minutes ago, and we have spoken to some eyewitnesses as well as spoken to some authorities here who will not want to speak on the record. This is what happened. Around 5:30 today, there was a downpour, and according to eyewitnesses, the winds that accompanied the downpour resulted in the roofing at the car park. It is actually a solar panel that is roofing the entire car park. And due to the winds, it collapsed onto several vehicles over here. And so that is the situation. Speaking to an authority here, he has indicated that no casualties have been recorded, and the fire service are also here, and they are ensuring that things are in order. But it will interest you to note that in the process of filing the report, the authorities came to say that no, we cannot film, and so we should move away from the scene. It was a bit of a conversation, but eventually we had to leave the scene. So that is what is currently happening here. No casualties have been recorded yet.
But what is the situation currently? Have you spotted NADMO officials? Have the panels been removed from the vehicles?
So as I speak to you now, fire service officials are here helping to take the solar panel that collapsed on the vehicles, gradually taking some of them away. And we've seen national security operatives also arrive here to ensure that order is restored. We spoke to one victim whose car is actually trapped, but he wanted to speak on condition of anonymity, who has indicated that he came to get something from the mall. He parked his car, and then due to the rain, he rushed inside and came back to see what has happened. So we queried, do you have an insurance to, cover the cost and all? He was like, well, for now, he's not really sure, but he's looking at what the authorities will also do. It is interesting to note that the authority who spoke to me on behalf of ANC Mall says they'll be releasing an official statement to the public tomorrow morning to address the situation.
Now, are you able to give us an estimate of how many cars have been affected?
So roughly, per my count, you'll be nearing about 80 cars here. 80 cars, yes. Roughly, you'll be nearing about 80 cars here because it's a very large car park with that solar panel shed at top of it.
Very well, Sami. Thank you very much. We'll wait for the statement from the management.